Okay guys, back for yet another cast in the druid. I'm just about to engage two of the sort of pre-quests to Blackfathom Deeps. I just finished the Vorture the Lasher tutorial, call it whatever you want. And this you can pick up this quest right from the sort of NPC here. I think it's one of the central NPC down here at the quest hub, the horde quest hub just behind me, and then it's done down here, sort of before you enter the portal to the dungeon itself. While you're doing it, there's a chance. I'm not quite sure about the drop rate, but I guess it's something like 20% or something like that. There are two kind of mobs down there. There are some satyrs and then there are some priestesses, Naga priestesses that cast Frostbolt. The satyrs are melee from what I recall. The satyrs you don't really need for the quest. They're just kind of the annoying guards of the stuff you need in there, because you need to pick up 20 crystals. The crystals aren't... If you pick up the crystals, it's not like you get one crystal each time. From what I recall, you can get, I don't know, 1 to 5 maybe or something like that per crystal you pick up. And I guess it's a quest you're supposed to do on your way inside the dungeon. But I prefer to do the dungeon as sort of as high level as possible for safety reasons. It's hardcore after all. So I'd rather do these sort of low B quests first if it's possible, and in order to, as it's probably hard to find people that want to do that as well, just to come up here to do 2 level 22 elite quests, then yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to do them solo. Anyway, in this ruin here, Blackfathom Deeps is inside. You can jump down the water, no problem. And then, yeah, there's only one way to go, as you can see here. So it's you could say this is a tutorial about where the dungeon is as well. Here we go. These are the crystals I need. I can just pick up one here for free, you could say. So we got the priestesses that can drop this quest item, a scroll, and I got 2 for starters here. And then I got these satyrs that I sort of not just need to get rid of, you could say. I'm gonna buff, I think, with I got my precious Rumsy Rums here. And yeah, that's about it. If things turn crappy, I think I can sort of run away, but I would definitely prefer to get one mob at a time. I can't use my roof as I have to be outside. So it's pure grind. Keeping up on fire, maybe keeping up a bit of healing in there. Yeah, it sure does help. The Robin with 150 extra hit points. Seems to fight to the death, to farm. There we go. So, food I'm gonna use the big boy manas here, just to so this won't take way too long. I guess grinding these or sort of replenishing my mana. These mobs, the biggest problem with them is the frostbolt, so you can sort of get stuck for longer than you want to. And from what I recall, I've done these quests on other characters. There are patrols coming back and forth here. So I'm gonna look out if someone's coming. Yeah, maybe this guy actually. Just gonna mark him. Let's see if I can loot this NPC before the guy arrives. What I could do is just run away here a bit. That wouldn't make her follow me. Yeah, and as you can see, the skull guy, he just came there. Oh, and he actually aggro. So 2 is too much. I'm not gonna engage too much. I thought I had sort of parted her. I guess I hadn't. On the other hand, it looks like he doesn't like the water, the satyr. Oh. And neither does she, apparently. That's okay. It's good to show what sort of can go wrong here. Apparently they evaded. I guess they can't sort of figure out to come this way. So I'm out of combat right now. Just gonna... I think I can do her with 1400 mana. I'll try. So the skull guy, he sort of went to do his business, sort of. His patrolling business, that is. So I'm back to killing these mates here. Yeah, they don't hurt a lot with those crossbows, so there's no reason to heal. It's more like the melee. But I think, yeah, 2 of these mobs is too much for me, definitely. I was actually struggling a little bit just with the satyr. And this, she does have, seem to have quite a few hit points actually. Yeah, famous last words, I know. She runs away though. No luck with the drop. Oh, I can pick these up though. It's the priestesses, as you can say, the texture when I sort of hold the cursor over them. That can drop the scroll, the quest item. And by the way, these sort of crystals, they respawn really fast, so if you just wanted to do those, I guess you could just sort of camp the first crystal, log in now and then. Let's see if we can get her this time before Skull Guy returns. I could run maybe out of line of sight. See if this works. Yeah, somewhat. Let's see if I can pull her a little bit closer maybe. It's just to get her sort of parted from that satyr that will come here too. Down this way now. So, must be quite a long march. He got that satyr, the skull guy. He's not back yet. Oh, there he is. So I'm just gonna see if I can snatch these crystals before he comes. And I could kill him, but on the other hand, there's no point really. I might as well just let him pass, go back. He's already marked and he's fairly low level, so I think they can be up to level 22 elite. And buff up completely meanwhile. So if he should surprise me, at least he's just level 20, but he shouldn't now that I've marked him. So he just goes down, straight back, fine. Like I said, I don't need the satyrs, I need the priestesses. They are the ones that can drop the quest item. What level this guy is? 20 as well. I can probably sneak by. Yeah, just gonna let her come to me. Hopefully solo, yep. Oh. What? Oh, I guess we were both sort of trying to cast it. And he couldn't. So we didn't do that before, no, by the way. Yeah. I could probably interrupt the heal, but I just have it on for if I get sort of in a fight. Okay, I'm gonna get additional aggro here, unfortunately. So I'm gonna dump this guy by sort of getting inside the water. I guess he can't figure out how to get in the water. He's just standing there, but I'm still in combat, so I'm gonna make a little more distance to him. So, just so you know, this is sort of a safe spot. The mobs can't reach you here. There you go, leaving combat. I'm back to Looper, and I think there was a new crystal already. Okay, this sucked a bit. Yeah. Just gonna dump him again, really. Oh. And there was a level 26 here that got killed by a Wandering Protector. The Wandering Protector is Alliance NPC that looks like an Ent, if you know anything about a big wooden guy. It's rather noisy, so yeah. So you get a warning. The NPC, I mean. So Skull Guy is coming back, that's just fine. So I'm just gonna hide here meanwhile. Just gonna take a look if I can get to any of the priestesses without killing all these guys here. The crystals, because there's a ton of these sort of satyrs here. They're still fairly low level, so the chance that I sort of get exposed is rather small. So there's a lot of priestesses up here, that's nice. Another two down there. So I think what I'm gonna do to make this probably as safe as possible. The problem is if one of the priestesses get away from me, then I have to run the full gauntlet here back, and that might not be possible if they're spamming crossbows on me. So I'm gonna let the Skull Guy return, and I think I'm gonna engage in this priestess first. Just gonna go see if... yeah, he's coming back now. But this way I don't have to kill all these satyrs first. Let's see, where do we hide? I think I'm gonna stand over here. Okay, so he patrols actually up to precisely here. It's good to know. So, I think I'm gonna take this. And as she's a caster, I might as well just stand right next to her. Oh, that's like actually like to hit as well, I guess. Yeah, slow here. Sorry about that. I'm not very educational, but I could have. Okay, got her. So yeah, this is not completely sort of safe to do it this way, but I guess the safest way would be to kill all these guys, but they will respawn eventually, of course, at some point. But yeah, there's not much that is completely safe here in... oh, So there's another guy here. I'm actually gonna mark him. I didn't know there was an extra stealther, which interesting enough, this seemed the point where I am here seemed to be the point where they sort of go back, or where there's patrol sort of end, I guess. So let's see. Yeah, he's still pretty far from here. Just gonna go see if I can get a priestess somewhere else. There's one down. There's actually two down here, including some crystals. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait for Skull Guy to come back here. Just to play it safe. After that, I can engage this, and then after that one, that will give me some space to maneuver as well here. At the moment, I'm pretty sort of locked up here. All the kiting area I got here is like this. Although I can't kite because I can't use my route inside. But as soon as he just turns around, and he does. Last time he did that right away, and so he did now. And as you can see, the other patrol comes right there. I think I'm just gonna engage her right away here. And I would actually prefer her to cast a crossbows on me and use her mana. This way I guess there's smaller chances she will do it. Gonna move a bit closer to her, because when she heals I can hopefully swap her with my war stone. There we go. And this time I made it. So she's dead meat. Okay, unfortunately I didn't aggro some of the other. So, yeah, I'm gonna get full mana. I'm not quite sure about these two, if I have to engage both of them at the same time. I mean, how close they're standing. This might be a little bit risky. Risky part being that I've had a hard time getting out if I'm gonna get spammed by frostballs. I'm just gonna see how close they are actually standing. I'd say very close. Too close for comfort, really. I don't feel like 100% sure if I can sort of get both mobs here. Oh, I get the mobs one at a time, but you know what? I'm gonna give it a shot. Just have to see if Mr. Skull Guy is on his way back from patrolling. Oh, and I'm gonna get my Rumsey back up again. Okay, damage is done. Just gonna run up here to bring her a bit closer to me. There we go. So now it doesn't really matter if the Skull Guy is coming back. What I wanted to was separate these two priestesses here. And I'm gonna move closer to her in order to interrupt her heal if I have to. I'm underwater as well, so I can watch out for my friend. So, interrupted again. And still no luck. So now the other priestess is pretty easy to engage, you could say. And I'll do that right away. I don't have to wait for Mr. Skull and Mr. Cross to come back. But her damage is rather pathetic. The problem with her is her heal, the slowing effect from the crossbow. I didn't have cooldown on my interrupt, so there was no point in being close to her, really. Let's see if we get lucky. Nope. There's a crystal though. So, I'm pretty sure I just saw Mr. Skull coming this way. I think I can pull this priestess to me solo. That's the plan anyway. Just gonna replenish my mana to full. Gonna lose this 8 intellect in a second, that's too bad. Oh, it's actually coming bad now. Just gonna stand over. Oh, there he is. So I guess Mr. Cross and Mr. Skull don't always come at the same point, they just did happen to do so last. So yeah, I'm gonna try and pull this honey here. Oh, this is actually not one of the mobs that I can get the scroll from. I didn't. My bad. Then what's it called? An oracle. Oh. Okay. Set up royally as well. I'm gonna use my remaining mana to get her down. Thinking about healing, but I'm not gonna do that. Still have my potion. It was rather annoying though. Especially because, yeah, she can't drop the scroll item. I still have my healing potion, so I wasn't completely screwed. And the way I was in the water and she was as well kind of cheated me, you could say, so I thought I was closer to her than I actually was. So when I tried to interrupt her, I didn't interrupt anything at all. Except maybe my own spell casting. Oh, yeah, sure, I'll take this. So Skull is back. And so is a couple of crystals. But yeah, I'm just gonna get all my buffs up, including my intellect. There we go. And just to be a little safer, I'm gonna scout and stealth here. Let's see what we got. There's a priestess in there. I'm having her follow me. Come on, honey. Okay, this will do. So, I need to make sure that she's sort of away from the stealthers that come up here. Let our patrol. Would have liked her to get a little further, but I guess I can get her. almost got it down before. So I think I'm running out of priestesses that I can fairly safely grind here, so I'm probably gonna stealth out to the entrance. I can bring this crystal along maybe. And what I could do actually to make it completely safe, I'm just gonna show you, is simply just grind the first priestess. This is semi-risky going this far inside, I mean. What I can do is just grind the first priestess, repeat and rinse and repeat, you could say. Was one priestess down by here yeah, just by the entrance. So I might not get the drop right now, but it's just to show you that it's doable solo. And without risking too much as I've just done here. So what you could do is also just grind some of these satyrs one by one, and they will usually spawn eventually as a priestess, and you can then continue from there. But I'm running a bit low on time, guys, so yeah, I'm probably gonna have to call it from here. Like I said, the safest way would be just to grind the crystals and these guys right here in the entrance, let them respawn as priestesses and just keep grinding them until you get them. This is much safer because you can run away here into the water and they will not follow you at some point eventually. So, as usual guys, thanks for watching on this sort of semi-fail tutorial, but still, I guess you know what to do now. Take care, bye bye.